Hello and welcome to Goa News Now. Today I have my very good friend, Chairman of Chicalim Biodiversity Management Committee, Mr. Araujo. We are sitting here. He is, from Chicalim, and he has been fighting for the interest of Chicalim and protecting environment and biodiversity of Chicalim since long, and that is how he is undisputed leader of amongst those activist group, and that is how he is today chairman. Rebab, one thing I got to know very recently that this area now finally after a long battle have been earmarked by the Goa State Biodiversity Board as a sustainable harvesting of clams area. Some kind of order has come after a long battle. So what kind of that order is there?
These are guidelines actually issued by the government of Goa
Okay.
through the Goa State Biodiversity Board, and that also came up after we having several meetings at the panchayat level, at the discussing all these things at the Gram Sabha, and later on this was all put up at the Goa State Biodiversity Board, and after that we were called for a meeting with the Environment Minister, the respected the
MLA.
the MLAs, respected MLAs and all that, and we had a long discussion over there, and finally it was decided to come out with some guidelines regarding this, and the guidelines are just being brought out recently.
Well, I don't know my viewers will know this or no. I am also the chairman of Sankwal Biodiversity Management Committee. My Gram Sabha have elected me as for this important position.
Similarly,
So-
the chairman are respected. They were elected at the Gram Sabhas. We are not directly
Yes.
appointed by the government.
Yeah.
We were
So-
elected.
So we both are now elected by the Gram Sabha. From Sakwal side, I have been fighting to safeguard the biodiversity, very importantly the marine biodiversity of Sakwal village, and from Chikalim he has been fighting for both these aspects. Ribab, before I talk about those guidelines that is issued, how important it is to have this sustainable harvesting of clams.
It is important now, since see, if we start harvesting them at a very tiny stage, neither of you, nobody will get anything out of it. Because I remember when there was a lockdown over the last 2 years,
Okay.
they were available in abundance. Why? Because they were untouched. And at the same time, I know that even if they are shaken up a little, okay, it's not that you shouldn't harvest them. They should be harvested. It is a God gift for us, and they are available actually in abundance. But we shouldn't go about in harvesting and over exploitation, which we are facing and we are experiencing right now. That is not the way, and we have been trying our level best in getting them. Harvesting them in a judicious manner,
Which is not happening.
which is not happening at the moment, because there are some other people who think that we are doing it for our benefit. Okay, it is for the benefit of the locals over here who are going to reap the fruits.
Well, actually, even in the village of Sakwal, where I am representing as the BMC chairman, similar issue had cropped up, and excessive harvesting, over harvesting of clams. Even that time also, our area people raised objection. Certain people were there, making statement that it is good that the more you harvest, the more it comes. So there was, both the sides talking, but merely talking won't make any impact. So that is how along with you, I also remember we had visited the secretariat for that crucial meeting where
Yeah.
these guidelines, before they prepare guidelines,
upon.
there were they had discussion with us. I think that time environment minister was Nilesh Kabral.
Village Kappa, yeah.
So we had quite a good fruitful discussion that time, and the outcome today is with this black and white guidelines that has
yeah.
come. Now it is very important here, for Chikli cars and Sakwal cars to have a controlled manner harvesting of clams and window pane oysters also. That is also available in our area. Sakwal area. So it is very important because it will vanish if it is over harvested. But though there are different theories, somebody says that harvesting makes more, it comes up more and more, which is not true. But the fact remains is, certain months ago when people actually went to the sea to harvest, they were not getting anything. There was really zero kind of a yield. You remember last few months ago when in the month of Jan, I believe, then people had gone in the sea. They could not get even patlo bharun मिळाना त्यांका.
Of what claims?
Clams.
Yeah.
And whatever they got was a very small clam.
Yeah.
What happens if they pick these small clams? Then what happens? For the viewers to know. For our viewers, I just wanted that then they dakte katta. As a repercussion kide.
When you harvest them small, okay, where there is chance for them to grow, first of all, let them grow a little. It's not they shouldn't be harvested. First of all, they shouldn't be harvested at that tiny stage. That's what we are saying, and this is what we have been taught, even at our meetings with the Goa State Biodiversity Board, and even at our panchayat level, we've had all the discussion because of this only. And the main reason behind this is so that people get them at a reasonable size, and they will be available if we don't, pick them up at a very small stage like this.
Yes. Now I'll just in brief I'll tell my viewers that there is a 4-page guidelines issued by the the state government in consultation with Goa State Biodiversity Board, and this guideline speaks clearly. There are 14 points that has been mentioned here. I will just read out one or two. That is the traditional ecological knowledge system were prevalent and ensuring sustainable management and smooth resource renewal dynamics in the bay. And the very important, clam collectors from jurisdiction of Chicalim Dabolim villages will be prioritized. Disallowing access to others should be checked for its tenability in law. So these are very few guidelines. There is also an important point wherein it has been mentioned that the proposed field study also needs to work on identifying a area, a small plot in the bay, within the main clam bed to be identified as no take zone.
Which should be untouched.
So no take zone, which can be used to protect the breeding of clam population and will serve as so-called seed bank. So the state authorities have issued a guidelines. Last time I think Chicalim and Sakwal got together to have certain kind of awareness among those who are collecting.
We had met together at the panchayat.
Yes, we met together at
least 2 years back.
One of your members, Cyril Fernandez from your heritage committee, took a lead along with some other people, stakeholders, and got them at the side to do something about awareness, and they did spread awareness at that time, but the outcome was zero. To tell you, the outcome could not be so powerful, because to stop somebody or to tell them not to take it from this no take zone, or don't take small one, you require certain authorities. I being the chairman of Sakwal, I don't foresee any kind of authority with me saying that I can stop anybody. until unless there is a proper order from the government. Now these are guidelines. Don't you think without the help of authorities, even Chicalim, BMC can't do anything in this?
Yeah, we will definitely require help of the government, and as well as the Goa State Biodiversity Board, as well as help from the Department of Fisheries, which is helping us out over the last few years also. They should also be roped in, the Fisheries Department, and moreover, the government should help us in doing this. We have tried our level best in doing this, and the first 2 or 3 days we succeeded, even with the help of the police as well as the coastal police, coastal harbor police. But ultimately there was some chaos that happened, some ruckus on the third day, and like people entered there, and it was all chaos over there.
There was also
Controlled.
there was also backlash from certain people that no, these people are trying to stop locals from collecting.
But that was not the case. We were just trying to help the locals so that the other people do not enter, because as per these guidelines, that are issued by the government itself, they say priority should be given to the locals.
That's right.
They have the priority. Yeah, because it is a source of their livelihood.
But what is happening on the ground exactly? Whether locals are in large number or people from outside area?
Outside, I feel are in larger numbers as of now, if you go and see, because the word has spread all over, I think, by way of WhatsApp and other media,
Social media.
that everything is available over here, and people have been gathering there in large numbers. Earlier, this never used to be happening.
But 5-10 years ago, what was the situation?
Much better. Everything was under control.
Like the number of people, how big was that?
We have
Maybe 500?
we have seen more than 500.
Okay.
Yeah. At
10
the time,
years ago.
10 years ago there was less. But now over the last 2 years, I have noticed it's around 800 to 1,000 on any given day. Yeah.
Low tide day.
Yes.
Well,
This should be controlled now. This should be controlled by us with the help of the government, with the help of the Goa State Biodiversity Board, who have been always there cooperating with us. But I'm sure they will help us out even later.
like it is a good that we both as the chairman now are sitting at this platform.
Yeah, we
And,
could do it jointly. And this is a decision that we have taken at a Chicalim Biodiversity meeting the other day, around the end of at a regular meeting, that it was proposed by some member that it should be done jointly with the help of the Sankwal Biodiversity Management Committee through the chairman, that means you, and us.
Chicalim.
Yeah, and the Chicalim
Well,
Biodiversity Management.
on behalf of Sakwal Biodiversity Management Committee, behalf of my members, I will assure you and one thing, that we are also for better things. This is a very good proposal to do something together to safeguard our marine biodiversity, to safeguard the interest of locals. So definitely, with regards to this aspect, I am assuring you on the camera here, without having a second thought, that since you have proposed it, we will definitely come on board. I will also have a meeting with my members. I will also make them understand that how important it is. Though I haven't taken their say at the moment, but I am sure my members are very cooperative. They are definitely come on board. They will be coming on board to help both the panchayats to win over this situation, and we can have a sustainable harvesting of clams, which is very important for every Goan thali.
Yes, of course. And I shall convey your message also to our Biodiversity Management Committee. And we are about to meet one of these days again.
Okay.
And we'll send you the letter that is already drafted.
Oh,
to
that
your-
is also drafted.
That is already drafted. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a great part. One thing we want to, through our channel, through this medium, I wanted to convey, not Chicalim, not Sakwal. We are not against, locals, taking clams, and we are not obstructing on their livelihood. They are very much free to enjoy the, natural gift which has been given to them. at the same time it should be ensured that it is done in a sustainable manner.
Judiciously and judicious manner. It should be done that way. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And they should have some respect to the people who are trying to guide them. Yeah, yeah.
But what is happening?
In the years to come, okay, we have decided to even charge fees to them whoever enters there. That should just to
Nominal
control.
charge.
Yeah, nominal charge, just to have a control over it. Not for the locals, but for the people
Outside.
from outside. It is within the 5 kilometer radius that people are welcome to come and harvest over there. But beyond 5 kilometers around this, that we will have to charge them, whoever comes.
So you
Yeah.
basically you won't charge Sakwal cars because Sakwal is within 5 kilometers, and Sakwal, even similar proposal has been made by the Sakwal Panchayat Biodiversity Management Committee to charge minimal amount, and we have also decided to issue card,
Yes.
pass kind of card system, identity card to those.
That is what has been decided upon, and this is already discussed at that meeting at the
That,
secretariat.
yeah. So we have also resolved in this issue,
Yes, yeah.
but since there was 2 years break because of lockdown, this issue could not be implemented. But now, since the Goa State Biodiversity Board and the state administration have issued certain guidelines, we both panchayat BMCs will definitely make sure that this thing becomes successful and the issue rest in in a manner where there is nobody that could object to, and the problem will be settled.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. That is
So
the,
that
that
is
would
the
be
main-
right way. Yeah, yeah.
That has to be main that way. So what we will do is definitely we will also, I will talk to my committee, and very soon we will call a joint meeting
Of course.
so that we can sit together, have a joint discussion over this aspect and come out with a common minimum program so that this aspect of excessive harvesting of clams is resolved.
Sure. I'm. You take it from me that our committee too will welcome this decision. Yeah, and I'll speak to them immediately. Yeah.
Well, this is for the first time that there is a kind of discussion happening, and that same discussion, even the solutions and future programs has been discussed and even agreed upon. So this could be the first time on camera a discussion and agreement over certain issues have been done. So I am really thankful to Ruibab for accepting my call to come here and have a discussion on this aspect. I will be also sharing the screenshots of the lines of guidelines that has been issued by the state administration with regards to the harvesting of clams, so that the message goes loud and clear to the people who are coming to this Sakwal as well as Chicalim Bay to harvest clams, and then this issue, which is over harvesting of clams, gets settled permanently. Thank you very much, Ruibab, for coming and accepting my.
Thank you. Thank you, Naveen. Yeah.
Thank you very much.